Hello everyone, and welcome back to Coronavirus Corner. Maureen rang me first thing. Oh, Edna, wasn't it fun last night? Eric rang afterwards and we talked until midnight. I don't know what we talk about when we talk, but it's just nice to hear him talk. It was like having a woodpecker hammering at my skull. I couldn't shut her up. And I don't really want to. She's so happy. It's lovely to see. But she does go on a bit. It's Eric this and Eric that. I sometimes put the phone down and go and make a cup of tea, and when I get back she's still rattling on. When you've known somebody over 50 years, you put up with stuff. Like the Queen with Prince Philip's blatant racism. She put her foot down over his driving, though, when he nearly killed a baby. I bet they had to hide the car keys. I remember when my Auntie Nancy lost her marbles, Mother had to hide her car keys because she kept driving off the road. And one day she careered into a wedding reception, got thrown out of the car and ended up flat on her back in a bouncy castle. Luckily nobody was hurt because we were having the group photos done. But when they rushed over, Auntie Nancy wouldn't get out of the bouncy castle. They had to call the police and they had to handcuff her while she was doing the splits. They drove her off in a squad car. She was singing, "Climb every mountain," with one of her legs dangling out through the window. It was very undignified. She was 84. I dread to think what Maureen will be like when she's that age. Or me. You don't really notice you're getting older until one day you think, "Who's that woman?" And then you remember you're in the bathroom and it's a mirror. I'm glad I'm inside my face. That way I can imagine I'm still 25. Mind you, there's a lot to be said for getting older. You're not as bothered what folk think, like Auntie Nancy. I'm getting more like her. The other day I was in the queue to get into Tesco's and I caught myself doing that dance from the dole queue in the Full Monty. And the worrying thing is, I've no idea how long I've been doing it, but about 15 people had joined in, so it must have been a while. Supermarkets are funny now, aren't they? You don't stop to look at things because you're holding people up. It's like those folk that take mobile homes to the Lake District and everyone's chugging along at 5 miles an hour and you can see people willing them to get a puncture. You've got to keep moving in Tesco's. It's one way. But sometimes I reverse up an aisle if I've missed something. The manager at ours has got a megaphone. It's like one of those old boating lakes. I keep imagining her going, "Come in, number 4, grab your sausages and move on." Today's sensible tip is don't worry about doing daft things during lockdown. Embrace the lunacy. Maureen does. You've got to leave some daft memories behind. You take care, stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.